works. Fantastic. Alright. I'm gonna ramble. Oh, hey, it's Squee. What's up, buddy? I have to. What's up, Squee? I am currently playing with things, so hopefully, if you turn into the stream, then you can hear me. But I'll have to figure out whether or not you can hear me, based on whether I see you in chat. And I'm wondering if that's going to make the music play twice, so I am going to have to... Very good. And here.
Are you ready to start providing faster and smarter customer support? eDesk can help.
I think I'm gonna have to have her pause. Okay. She pauses. Okay. Only hear music. Do you hear? Okay. I'm gonna talk now. Okay. Okay, you can hear now. Okay, cool. That is really loud. I'm gonna turn that down. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so you can hear me. You can hear the music. Earlier, when you were hearing music, were you hearing it like twice? Was it echoing? Sorry, this is like the first time I've tried to do anything. No echo. Interesting. Very interesting. I'm not sure how that worked. Okay, and then you can still hear music right now? No music. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, hold on. Let me see what's going on with OBS here. Very strange. No echo, no music, and then pause. And now I'm assuming the music is back, but it's not echoing? Oh, maybe it's because it's not... No, but it is going on the OBS. That's so weird. I have no idea how that's working. Anyway, let's see. Let me get the camera bit set up here. You can see my wonderful face, except I need to see if I can get a fun little thing from my OBS. OBS plugin, replace face. Face tracker. Okay, there we go. There we go. We got it. Is she not playing anymore? Oh my gosh, Red. What the heck? Let's see if we can have her play something else. Let's do this. Sure. Play. Okay, forgive the messiness. Um, okay, I'm gonna play around a little bit more here. I will try to figure out what all we're doing in just a second here. Face tracker plugin. Capture source. Then OBS. Okay. Space tracker. Let's see. Oh, this is, you have to put these in a weird place, I bet. Let's drop their volume down. Okay. How is the volume? Can you hear me okay? Is the music too loud? Thank you for helping me troubleshoot this, by the way. I appreciate your being the person that showed up, and so I have someone to interact with, which is nice. Let's see, so where do I... TV. One face. Track is banging? Okay. Is it banging and also being not being making it so it's impossible to hear me? Well, actually, no, you're responding to what I'm saying, so it must not be that bad. Okay, let's see. I do want to grab this face tracker because I have another fun little thing. I'm having way too much fun with like the design parts of this rather than like actually doing any of the event shit. I'm very proud of that dev post banner that took hours. Thank you very much. And then how to add a plugin to OBS. Okay, let's see. Let me check where I'm getting viewers, if any. Okay, we got 0 there. And then we take a look over here, and we got getting viewers, if any. Okay. We have no interactions whatsoever. Also, YouTube makes it really hard to see if like anybody's actually watching your thing. Tempted to swap either YouTube or Twitter over to Twitch, but I don't think anybody's gonna find it there either, so it's fine. Okay. Folder of my OBS install. Okay. There we go. Those are those. See. Program files. Just run that out. OBS Studio, yeah. OBS plugins, 64-bit. Okay. And then I can do this. And then the thingy that I downloaded here. I can extract it into the other stuff. Anyway, Squee, nice to have you here. Where did you come from? Are you leftovers from the last hackathon? Did you stumble upon this place via some other method? I'm curious because I don't know how people are getting here, or if they're getting here after the main event is no longer quite as much of a thing. Let's see, 64 bits. Okay, so this is the folder, I think. Okay. Yep. I hope it's not gonna make me restart OBS. That would suck. You can kind of hear. Okay, let's. Okay, how about now? Let's see, what about now? Can you hear me okay now? I wonder, I'm gonna see if I can turn up my audio capture here. Oh my mic is at. Can I bring this up in terms of dB? Let's see. Oops.
Okay, let's make sure that's correct. Okay. I'll have to like watch this back later to figure out exactly how everything works. Okay, so that's good to go. And then how do I use this now that I've installed it? Let's see. Assuming my plugin. And then where should it show up? It should be, this face tracker plugin. Let's go over here. Tracker is implemented as a source. You can easily have another source that tracks the source. Effect filters of any video source can have the face tracker. Okay. Dang. Let's see, GitHub workflows main.yml. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to play with that at a future date, I think. Unless this is super easy. Yeah, no, I don't know how to do the GitHub stuff. What all of this junk is. Okay, so I guess let's swap the virtual camera over now that we have a thingamabob. If I mute red, I can hear you. It turns off the music. Interesting. And you cannot hear me. Interesting. If I do that. Okay, what about that? Are you able to hear me reasonably with that? Okay, let's see. Yeah, I'll have to look into that more. I'm not sure why. So what I was thinking was I would have to mute her and then play my desktop audio because OBS is supposedly capturing my desktop audio. Oh, wait, well, hold on. What if I change this? If we remove that, and now we add audio output capture, right? And it should go here, and then there. Output capture. Okay. Alright. Now do you hear it twice? I'm curious. Let's check this out. Where did I put it? Now do you hear it twice? I'm curious. Interesting. I have no idea how this is working. That's wild. Yeah, so let's see. I guess I can swap over to the just like showing things off a little bit here. I'm curious if let's go down to, let's turn her down. Wait. Okay, so I guess this will be kind of how it starts or whatever. This is me learning how to do events and stuff. So, let's see. Does that go? Okay, that's not right. I want the other one. Oh, let me start this event too. Okay, that's not what I want to do. Okay, this is, or would be, our little, competition thing that we were competing on how to break on Friday Night Firefight, the first. But it looks like I don't know if there's going to be too many people participating, so perhaps this is just an opportunity for me to test stuff and kind of hang out and show off the thing. But since these guys were kind enough to potentially put up a prize pool and, you know, have their thing exist in a place. Oh, did I get a DM? Oh. P.S. Let's see. Yeah, I've worked with this product a little bit before, and when I first came across it, it seemed very much like kind of crazy to me that it actually works. I don't know if you, Squee, did you get yourself bumped off the wait list on it, or did you send an email to someone? I think you sent it to me, right? So you should be bumped. Yeah, you're good. Okay, cool. So I guess since it's just you and I can just kind of give you a little rundown of how this works. Oh, nice. It's so yeah, I guess for this time I will kind of like walk through the platform a little bit just to kind of, I don't know, and sort of an impromptu like, okay, well, if you were here like Squee was, then you would know all this stuff already. In the in the future time when I can actually get enough people together to kind of make this a little bit of a fun thing. So hopefully I don't frickin', this should be fine, right? Hopefully I won't leak any keys here. And then, yeah, I think I'll try and maybe do like some more outreach and marketing and stuff and screaming on Twitter for, and try to like get the actual thing together for next week. But in the meantime, I'll kind of give people a lowdown on how this thing works. And they just let me know, or I was talking to engineering earlier. So, I guess for context, I came across this thing, I thought it was really cool, and then I I annoyed them enough to where they were like, yeah, dude, if you want to, like, you know, help out with events or docs or whatever, come by or something. So I am semi-embedded with the team, but I'm not, you know, I'm currently not compromised because they're not paying me anything in terms of transparency. But there is I guess I should actually like put my face on here too. I wanted to get this other thing figured out, but whatever, it's fine. So where's my camera capture? Let's find that real quick. Display capture. Hardcore dance party rave. True. What's up, Baco? You made it. Now there's 2 people. I'm very excited. Let's see. Okay, this is not a display capture. I want a video capture device, and then I don't want to make it visible yet because I want to turn on the other thingy. Let's see. video capture, we will filter. Doesn't matter, we take our shirts off and dance till we are sweaty in dark basement. To tunes like this. True. Very Chad behavior. I like it. Background removal. Haha. Okay. Excellent. Okay. Alright. It's all happening. It's all happening. Okay, and then if I put this, and I put it down here, and then I put this on here, and then there's me. Aha. What are we red teaming? I've been too busy to read the things. Well, I think since nobody showed up, I don't think we're red teaming very much. But in theory, this will be what we red team for when I get enough people together, which you are already somewhat familiar with, which is that little monk DevOps thingamabob. And it should be kind of a fun red team, I feel like, because it so how I was thinking about it was teams of 2 and then trying to get like a third person in to do to like be aware of the conversation of the actual team people, to do like coverage and look for like cool things that happen, and then I can like bounce between people's feeds and channels and stuff whenever somebody tells me something cool is happening. It's kind of the general idea I had. But I think a product like this is cool because you don't. What I want to do, at least for just like in general, is to, for events like this, where especially ones that have like actual prize pools because people like money, is kind of make it so you can be technical, but you don't have to be technical. And I think this fits really good with it for getting like a team together of somebody who isn't technical and then somebody who is. Because, okay, hopefully this doesn't leak any keys. But basically this thing is a utility that will help you deploy onto stuff like GCP and AWS or whatever. But you can do that by working with the chatbot or the agent, which is, so if in terms of trying to break it, oh nice, yeah, I actually, if you go check, Paco, in the GPU soup kitchen section, I already made a post for you on your behalf, so I'm glad you you can follow through on it now. So just took it upon myself to volunteer, you know. You were planning to give out keys, dang, dude. Yo, maybe we should make that like a prize at some point. Well, I just said like my friend maybe has some TPUs or whatever. I didn't really, you know, make a big thing of it. But I did mention that you exist, I guess. Perhaps that's a good way to phrase it. So let's see. You can give out API key access for the Jupyter Lab. That would be fun to kind of get a bunch of people together and have everybody jam on the Jupyter Lab for a little bit. I also want to do the hot potato thing that we were talking about the other night. Let's see. Okay, so this I can pick my. Oh, I think I'm gonna have to. Oh no, I'm good. Sweet. So normally you would have to add your cloud credentials and all that stuff, but I've used this before, so I don't have to add mine because I'm a very special boy. So how this thing works is I can true SSH. So how this thing works is, okay, yeah, it'll give you a little tutorial here. So self-contained pieces of software configuration and infrastructure from WordPress to Kafka. So basically, instead of having to go through like the big annoying Google Cloud Console and the AWS one and the Azure one and learn where all the like weird little tiny buttons are, you can just make a robot do it for you instead, and then also use the cute little whiteboard to just draw lines between stuff instead of having to figure out which gcloud command it is that you forgot, and which is holding back your entire project. So over on the side is this little guy. And let's say, hey, I am, what am I doing? What am I doing? I am setting up a chat bot on GCP. Can you give me some services with appropriate databases connected? I also am gonna run it with Falcon 130B, so I need a bunch of storage too. Instead of looking for all of the GCP commands, I can just get the little robot guy to do it for me. They just changed, or like they just redid the build process. Except he doesn't. Yeah, true. He doesn't like TPUs or GPUs. Oh, and I've tricked him already. This is like ChatGPT. Yeah, basically, it's like if ChatGPT was plugged into your like your cloud services, more or less. This part is kind of ChatGPT-ish, but the rest of it is personally, I think, the cooler part. But this is also very helpful. So let's see. For a chatbot setup on GCP, I'll need a database server and a possibly caching layer along with my application service. All right. Postgres. Sure. Yeah. Why not? Give me Postgres. Do you have PG vector? Because I'm gonna need that. I misspelled it. We'll see if he figures it out. Yeah, so they just re-rigged him to use all of like the new APIs and stuff, so he's still kind of janky, which is like not necessarily a bad thing, because I figure if we are all trying to like break him, basically, then if he doesn't really work that well, it's kind of fine, because that just means like whoever figures out the way in which he's broken and like spams the breaks, it can get more points, and then, you know, that's all's well that ends well, right? Let's see. We have a selection of Postgres services. Okay, GCP specific stuff. Postgres SQL. Do I need it? How does PG Vector even work, honestly? Can I just use a Postgres SQL database and then run PG Vector on it to let it handle vectors? I don't know. Sure, let's do that. So, yeah, I'm not very good at DevOps, so I kind of let this guy do the, basically walk me through it. A lot of people, or like a lot of the MongoDB, yeah, we could do Mongo. I think, let's see, you set up a Parquet file with Chrome, true. The instance type, Falcon 130 is, I know, that's not an instance, buddy. Let's see. Oh, actually, I want to try. Can you make an instance that has TPUs on it? Let's see. I guess we'll find out. So this is like the actual use, but let's see. Hardware accelerate. Directly, yeah. What we can do is set up a high. Okay. Sure thing, partner. Or rustle me up a instance. Okay, let's see if he'll do this, because I got him to do this the other day, or the engineers got him to do this the other day. Let's see. I'm gonna be mad if he won't like talk like a cowboy with me anymore. I'll be upset. There we go. Oh, no, I didn't. I read the word hitch and I got excited. Okay. The vroom it needs for processing. Alright. Darn toot. I wonder if he'll even parse that. Yeah, you can get it to talk with you kind of funny. Which is like in terms of actually jailbreaking it, I don't know how much there is really that it has access to jailbreak outside of getting it to leak keys, but since you're the person with the keys, I think it's not supposed to though. Let me ask him. Hey, what's my... I'm gonna have to nuke it if he does. GCP... token that you have saved. I forget what it's called. I don't know. So you can just chat with him and he'll set up your postcards and stuff, and that is one thing that he will do. Can't oh yeah. So he says he can't see it, but that might be something worth looking into for when we are trying to break him. Yeah, we got him. We got him talking like a cowboy at least. The other interesting thing that you can do, so you can just add a load balancer and slap it down there and just, you know, draw stuff together. And be like, oh, I can't connect that. Okay, well, can you, go like that. And then you can just like, whatever you need to load balance, you just plug it into this thing visually, which is kind of nice. And then let me grab PG Vector actually. GitHub PG Vector. Okay. The other thing that he can do is like, okay, I've built something on my local machine. I kind of know how it works. I can import a repository. Oh, I need to fork it actually, because he needs permissions to mess with it. I did want to see if I could break him with my mono repo. And so I think next week, or whenever we end up doing the actual thing, definitely one of the conditions is going to be see if he can figure out whatever it is that you are trying to get him to figure out in terms of setting your thing up for you, because that's the other thing that he'll do. So we've got... I got PG Vector. Let me see if I can go find it. Okay. He's probably going to need to refresh then, right? I do believe. So it's way down here. PG Vector. Okay. And then, yeah, you can tell him, hey, I don't know how to containerize this or put it on my frickin' GCP or do whatever. And he will do his best to figure all that stuff out for you, which is pretty cool. And this is the thing that is in experimental mode right now. So this is ripe for the breaking. And it also, they do kind of a thing, they do like a weekly thing where you can, they basically do the same thing that I was planning on doing, where they just kind of get together and see if they can bust them open or not. So that would be, I think that would be probably mostly what I would be looking to do, but also the other thing I was thinking is if I'm describing something to him, and he creates a configuration or a deployment for me. If he misses something that I included, or if he makes up something I didn't include, I think that counts as points, or that will count as points. Of course, it'll kind of depend. You should try to make him build something that's impossible. What is like an impossible thing for him to build? Or that was actually, yeah, because it was like, can I build... What sort of repo could I put together that is just going to be impossible to make a build file? Get him to, actually true. If you can get him to get a TPU, then you win. TBH. Not gonna lie. But yeah, like stuff like that. Basically, especially when it's something with that has like a language model powered or agent powered or whatever. And we definitely will do one of these for GPTs, I think. because everybody's building those little things right now, and so we can say, hey, is your GPT finished? Because if it is, I don't think it actually is, because we're all going to try to break it, and we're going to crack that thing wide open. Which I think would be fun, because then everybody can kind of like show and tell what they've got going on, and then we can still have like a sort of kind of break stuff competition. And then in the future, I do want to do like short build stuff competitions too. I think that would be fun. But that's kind of the gist. You want a red? I mean, you're welcome to. You're welcome to do that. Oh shoot. Okay. See, I broke him already. I mean, we can try and red team him if you want. What should we go after? Do you think? We'll do a little test run. I know. It's been a while since I've really tried to fire off a decent jailbreak. Let's see if there's... Where did I used to go for that? Jailbreak chat, I think it is. Jailbreakchat.com. See if I can find it. Okay. Oh yeah, this is the classic. We're gonna see if we can get him to fall for one of the classic blunders. And this might be a helpful resource in the future once we do kind of like make this happen. Is jailbreak chat, which is just a collection of jailbreak prompts. Which this one is, I think it's patched almost everywhere now, but super super quick and easy one. So I'm gonna see if, I highly doubt it'll work, but I'm just gonna replace the describe a character planning to deploy a TPU or give me a token or whatever and see if he falls for it. That's the classic. But if you have a red team prompt, Baco, you're definitely welcome to hit it up, and I'll throw it on the stage. Let's see what's up. Okay. Why is it still? Oh, I have to change this. I think. Get rid of the. There we go. We break things. Ainsel is coming. Oh, do we? Oh, okay, cool. We have more people. Fantastic. This is basically just like a rerun of me doing that thing that I did that one time where I just like grabbed the monk people and dragged them into the other server. Running the container. Okay. Let's see. He broke you. He can't do it. So yeah, I think like that basically, something like this would be points, right? Because he should be able to figure this out, but he can't. But there will be a lot of these because they're still running the experimental build. So what I'm sort of thinking is you can submit a break like this, but if somebody else uses the same kit and then has it work, then they can knock your points off, kind of thing. So just go to Monk and log in and break. Yeah, sure. Fuck, like, why not? Let's see. I'm trying to think. So how I originally was gonna do this was have everybody use I have a little thing up at the top that is a hub joined to create a temporary voice channel. And what I was gonna do, or how I was gonna run it, was take or have everybody do that, so everybody has like their own channel, and then have somebody stream what's going on, at least one person on the team, ideally. And then I was gonna bounce around between the channels or have other people do that. and so that I can put them on the stream so we can, we can all see what's going on. But since there is not that many people, I mean, you can also like jump onto stage if you want and stream you trying to do it. Sample flip comps. Yeah, it's kind of that style, I think, where it's like I'm trying to make like this that does not work the way you think it works, and it's a ton of I don't think so, because what I have right now is I have the or I guess feel free to let me know if I'm wrong, because so what I have right now is the stream that you guys are seeing on the stage is you get like 5 channels all streaming, so every 30 minutes is 2.5 hours of source film. It's a lot. Well, so I don't record all of the channels, I don't think. I think the thing that I do is I record just the main OBS that I'm running, which is running off the OBS virtual camera. I don't need the raw recording from each one. Like I could, but I don't need it. You guys signing? Hell yeah. Let's see. You can. Data might come too. Hell yeah. Well, shoot, we might have a little bit of a party. But yeah, what I was thinking is like if you're a person that is streaming from a voice channel, like you're just doing the Discord streaming, and then what I am doing is the recording and the stream out to YouTube and Twitch, and then if I stream my Discord and then I jump into your channel and watch your stream, then I can just bounce around between places, so there's only one like output at the end of the day. Monk.ai is an AI vehicle inspector. Is it really? Let me take a look, dude. It's monk.io, by the way. Let's see. Dang. AI powered vehicle inspection. It's turtles all the way down these days, man. I guess they fired Sam, so he's not gonna destroy any more rapper companies, which is neither here nor there, I suppose. That's wild. Yeah, true. What's it called? Earlier today, well, it's Swix, so I don't know if it's technically the AI engineer foundation or whatever, or small AI or whatever. It's just Swix doing a podcast because that's his thing that he does. But there was some I posted it in chat too. There was some interesting conspiracy theories going around about why he got fired and whether it was some sort of nefarious should have told the Microsoft board but failed to do so. Oh, what's up? We have Marcin here, who is the Monk engineer guy that I am familiar with. What's up, buddy? Yeah, I only got a couple people, so we're just kind of like hanging out for the most part. I don't know if we're gonna do competition racy times or anything. But yeah, so that's the deal right now. He was just using Jippity as a waifu bot. True. Absolutely. But hey, I broke your machine, Marcin. I don't know if you noticed. He's broken. It's always so true. Good point, Nina. Good point. Yeah, I tried to get him. This is PG Vector, by the way, in case you're curious as to what he failed on. And he had an interesting. There was like an interesting little something he did. I don't know. He ran into some weird permissions thing, but can now be pulled from the registry. Yeah, I don't know. Well, it was interesting somewhere. I do have, I am recording, so I can go back through it at another point. Um, let's see. We were, we were trying to, we were trying to get him to leak a token, and then we were also trying to get him to do, um, the, spin up a TPU, but we didn't try particularly hard. What's up, Nina? How's it going? I think. Oh wait, no, okay. She invited, and then now she's there, and now she's not there. Okay. um. Yeah, let's see. So I was figuring that, obviously one of the kind of the things that will be your account must have been unwhitelisted. Oh no, did you guys refresh that? I have no idea. Um, Send me your email, Bucko, and then or you can send it to Nina or Marcine or whoever. Okay, or you can just put it in chat too. I don't know if somebody reset the database of who's authorized and who's not. Oh man, everybody's coming by. What's up, Promi? How you doing, buddy? So yeah, I guess for all the people that showed up, I don't know if we're gonna do any super racy challenge. We smashed True. I don't know if we're gonna do the actual challenge competition thing because there's not that many people here, outside of the people who make this thing, which is an unfair advantage. So, you know, I don't know if they want to be, or if the competition would be appropriate with the creators. Although maybe it would. Maybe you could get some. You could beat them. True. But what I was saying is, I think it's nice, or like utilities like this, and thankfully there are so many these days, where there's part of it that works for technicals, and then there's the other part that doesn't. Is really handy to have, and like kind of the thing I'm gunning for in terms of setting these up, more or less. But so how we would normally do it is this would be about the time where I would have people break out into teams and go up to the hub, which is the channel up at the very top, and then break out into team voice channels, and then run around. Let's just go to a normal channel. Yeah, I think at this point we pretty much can if we're just hanging out. So it's weird just me being up on the stage. So I guess let's drop over to the lounge or whatever, and keep going from there, I guess. So I suppose I shall end this thingy and then see you guys over there. Let's see. In just a second. Oh, there's a chat. That is how Discord works. These Slack natives, man. These professionals. It must have been strange, though, not knowing that I was actually not just talking to myself randomly. It is going to be strange for the people who actually like look at the stream and just see me like looking to the side and reading chat from there. Because they will have no context, but that's truly the optimal way to run an event, I think. But yeah, I guess that's kind of the long and short of how kind of the thing works and what I think we will be looking for once we do kind of have enough people wrangled together to do stuff like this in a way where there is enough people. But I would also like, if any of you guys are working on a thing and it is in such a state that you would want to give it a shot and let people try to mess it up, definitely let me know, because I'm always, I'm happy to facilitate this for whomever. There's a thing with events, the best is do the event. So people who do show up know that you actually do the event. True, that was my thought, honestly. Like, I was kind of okay with me if it was just going to be an empty stage with me, more or less. Oh, we got Ansel and we got Pat. Oh my god, all my friends are here. Hello, everybody. Where did Red go? Sad times. So yeah, I don't know. Bring her back here. Let me grab my music again. Just hanging for a bit. Yeah, I think we're. Yeah, I mentioned it a couple times already. I don't think we're gonna run out. Although, if there was this amount of people that wanted to participate in such an event, then like this would be a reasonable amount of people. So I don't know. We can hold off on it. That's kind of where I was leaning, or we could just run it out. I'm kind of down to do whatever it is that people feel like doing. Honestly, let's do it. Run it out. Okay, fuck it. Butter smooth DevOps, true. Okay, the thing. All right, let's see. Let me play that. So, yeah, I guess might as well test it out and see how it goes. So, the possible holdup is how many of you have already submitted your emails and or already have access to the platform. So let's make sure we handle that and get everybody onboarded there before we get too far ahead of ourselves. Is Red not? Oh, I have to invite her, I think, to the stage. And then she'll come. There we go. Let's see. So I guess, yeah, you can drop your emails in literally whatever channel because the channel will light up for me because I've been obsessively going through all the channels all the time. Or ideally kind of on this chat to the right. When you go to the main stage and you mouse over it, there's a little open chat thing for anybody who's not familiar with that. Which you can do. So I guess so let's see. I wonder if VoteBot will work here. Yeah, he will. Okay, cool. If so, need your email. Yeah, and then pipe. Nah. All right. There we go. Okay, we have a little vote over on the side. Oh, you got whitelisted for Mosaic. Remind me what Mosaic does? Off the top of my head, it's not ringing a bell. Let's hop over here. Mosaic ML. It's like kind of ringing. Is that the Storybook guys? Independent LLMs? Yeah, didn't they have a couple of foundationals, I think? If I'm not mistaken. Documentation platform. Who am I thinking of? Mosaic ML foundation model? Yeah, MPT. They're the MPT guys. I remember like one of the very first when I say run it out, I mean actually do the competition type event thing with the amount of people here who are here. And as opposed to save an actual competition thing for next time when there is more people or preparation or whatever, such that hopefully there is a stiffer competition in terms of actually trying to break this thing. So one is I want to do that, and two is no, let's leave it off until next time, next week probably, I would think. What day next week you talking? I'm thinking Friday again. It gets updates every day, so it's gonna be much harder to break. I don't know, man. Well, like he dropped the ball on PG Vector. I think we can. I think we can still get him. I think we'll be all right if we're starting from here. We would have. Yeah, I think they did. You guys just update it today, like the new build? Because I saw. Yeah, they just did a. They did an. Are you supposed to sign up for an Azure account? You don't. Well, so you need some sort of cloud account in order to do it, because that's what it does. If you don't have a cloud account, then you don't need it. But the um, but yeah, the good news is if you have never used Azure before, then you can kind of lean on this little guy to just like do your Azure for you, basically, which is handy. I did want to see the import thing is V2 experimental branch released today. It's rough. What do you think will happen if I give it a mono repo? I want to try. See if its brain will explode when I give it a go. I have this one that I've been go for it. Let's do it. Yeah, I have this one I've been trying to set up. It's kind of so I have like a Vercel thing for the kind of like community garden wiki share your stuff kind of thing set up. But I'm trying to switch it over to an nx.dev mono repo that can handle a lot more stuff. But I have to find it here. JK. Okay, yeah, there we go. All right, let's see. Let's see how you do, little buddy. If he makes this whole thing as one service, it's gonna be kind of amazing. But he's supposed to do multiples now, right? Like he's supposed to split it up a little bit, I believe. Alright, he's looking. Yeah, okay. I guess we'll see, because I don't think I can, well actually no, I can run one of the applications in the mono repo at the moment. I don't know if I can run any of the other ones, but I can definitely run one. So we'll see how many he manages to find. My dude is hunting through though. And then yeah, I don't know how he would handle it, because I don't know if you're familiar with NX, or I didn't know how you make mono repos like at all prior to 2 days ago, I think, pretty much. But then I randomly showed up over in, I think it was Tonic server or something, and then spent 6 hours learning how the thing works. So, but it's like, or at least the way that I have. That counts as a win, Baco, I think. You broke the wait list. Fantastic. Absolutely. The cyberpunk vibes, dude. We missed that Baco showed up here and was immediately trying to do some rave stuff. I also, for next time, want to get I grabbed a plugin for my OBS mono repos. Yeah, what do you use, Pat, as the question to make a mono repo? Or I guess are you saying like when you're looking through someone else's mono repo, like cough cough Hyperlane? I mean, nobody. Mono repos are great. Everyone is very good at how everything works the way it's supposed to work. But everything. Okay. NPM with turbo. Okay. Yeah, I was trying. Yeah, like I said yesterday, I learned, or I just got started with NX, which is kind of a mono repo plus a whole bunch of like build tools and a little like terminal thing to kind of manage everything. We're getting pretty far on this, honestly. I'm impressed. We will see. I want to have a lot of services to kill at the end of this. Scroll up. Okay. Okay, we're building them. We're building them. I wonder if you got all of them. Let's take a look. We're at KBV. Okay, let's see. How many apps does he have here? Wait a second. How is he building for KBVE app write functions? Okay, maybe it was. Oh yeah, did I leave Earth Mail in there? I did. Okay. I was curious. Let's see where we're at up here. Poof. Uh-oh. Failed to analyze it. Session budget exceeded? Is that a token limit thing or is it a time limit thing? I'm curious. Because I got that one on my last try too, actually. Which wasn't like an enormous repo, I don't think. This one, you know, obviously it's gonna have... It's got, I don't know, 7, 8 apps in various languages here. It's cost limit, but it's not scaled with the size. A t-shirt. Sick. Oh yeah, we got... Yeah, Vaco's got his thing too. Once you get it, once you get that going, Vaco, in a way, absolutely. If you want to do something with it, hit me up. Looks like they're hiring remote positions. Whomst? Probably. I wouldn't be surprised. You have to build a client. I have one, but it's not super fleshed out. Well, yeah, I mean, if you want to... I don't know, I could see who we could wrangle to, like, just, like, jam and, like, see if what we can build out, you know? Are you going, like, kind of the light LLM route? This is gonna be so weird for people who can't see this chat. I love it. I love it. Basically the same as OpenAI. I want to start building agents. I guess I should, I'm trying to think. How would I put my... I guess I could squish this and then I could add... You want to build the Lizard King's army? True. You should, man. That's another thing I want to do is I think we should an Angular to give the TS kiddos apple. That sounds like fun. Yeah, I think it would be fun to do, like, if I'm just hearing, like, a bunch of people all building the same thing, just, like, wrangle everybody up and then just see if we can jam some of it out. He's a React engineer now. He's now a professional React guy. DM choose, yeah, I've seen, like, a bunch of people doing the DM choose your own adventure stuff. And I think it would be a very cool thing to, like, hackathon quick jam, especially because we can use Sam's thing if we want to, which is all well and good, or we can use the open GPTs and then say, hey, we built a sick open source self-hosted version of this that you can run with whatever language model you want instead of having to give Sam a million bazillion jobs. Actually, not Sam anymore. Who give his replacement, dude. Sheesh. Times are changing, man. They are changes. He's gone. Yeah, I guess they're hiring a new CEO, aren't they? Yeah, it's gonna be quite interesting. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know if I don't know. My claim to fame. You're down for the sea. True. I mean, it's open. It's just sitting there. They only got an interim. Hit them up. Godspeed. Bust out a mass pile of template. That's all pen and paper games is templates. True. ChatGPT will be the CEO. Actually, I think. Oh no, I was gonna say I think Yohei did that, but he didn't do that. he had Twitter vote on who the CEO of Graphlit was going to be, and then actually followed through. It's kind of amazing. I was pretty proud, pretty impressed. Let's see. Let me go. Let's do. I should fork this anyway, so let's see if we can make that happen. LangChain AI. OpenGPTs. OpenGPT, maybe? Oh my god. Guys, OpenGPT. There we go. Oh, it's the Dash AI. I got you. Alright, let's fork this puppy. If my company gets that big, I'm selling it for sure. True. Yeah, I don't. That's a lot of power to wield, honestly. Let's see. All right. Let's see if Monk can put up an open GPTs for me, because that would actually be helpful. Because then we can have that self-hosted for whenever we do like a GPT gym. Very hit and miss with V2. You can build the same repo 3 times and it works 1 time flawlessly, but will fail in a dumb way 2 times. So sometimes we're trying. I kind of got that vibe from my last import. So what are we doing? Well, according to the vote, I think we just chilling. That's what it says so far. But I am also happy to, if people do want to get cracking on it, then I would say that we should make that happen. Good infinite feedback. I guess, let's see. Alright, well, let me import this real quick because I want to try it. LangChain. I want OpenGPTs. Yeah, I also you got family. Okay, yeah. It looks like most people are just kind of. It's just kind of a little bit going on, but yeah, I'm gonna try and do. I think a little bit more notice and like actually try and make sure all my info's set up and that we are all ready to go. Because the people that aren't just my friends. That actually and Squee, who is a new friend because I didn't know them before today. The people that signed up on DevPost are nowhere to be found as far as I can tell. So I would like to get like a little bit of non-nepotism people in here if we're gonna actually compete and actually have money on the line. But yeah, I think for now we're just chilling, but also it's just me on stage talking, which I guess is fine. Like I'm okay with doing that. I have no problem with it. But yeah, if you wanna get on voice, feel free to, I don't know, put your hand up or something, and I can drag you on. Okay, let's see if we can do this. Yeah, I think on my last run, yeah, with PG Vector, I think it was. Yeah, it felt like I should have him try it 2 or 3 times, and we were actually thinking about Friday night is a good night to have a second community night. Thursday is the best day to have a community work day down the road. Yeah, I think Promi, your thing is on Wednesday, right? That's usually your kind of get together night. Let's see, maybe Sundays as well. Promo trying to get us to work all the time. True. It's supposed to be study night. He's got different types of nights. I just have a pray that people show up night. That's what I have. And be very proud of my my design work. Thank you very much. I had a lot of fun doing that. True. They're wonderful conversations, but they can be a little heavy sometimes. What is Monk doing? He is attempting to build open GPTs right now. He's building a Docker file. He grabbed Redis, which is nice. Oh, it's a she. It's she, my mistake. They. So it looks like she's got a... I'm glad she found Redis though, because I remember it was a while ago, but when I had her import Super AGI and then I wanted to push it as a PR, how OpenAI's functions work, we need to build our own, so we built nicely done it, Ansel, nicely done. They're just JSON, honestly, so it's not too hard. And it's even easier now that we have this like cute little front end to do it with. Is it building 2 Docker files at the same time? Nicely done. She's a speedy gal. Yeah, when I was trying to get it to figure out Super AGI, it just lumped everything together into one thing, which is not the ideal way to have a complex application like that configured, as far as I know. But that it has detected and decided to plop down a Redis for me is pretty sweet. And we have a front end back end check now, which is kind of nice. Is this the how am I? Let's see. I have to think about how I'm. Is the okay? We got an Alpine as well. Very nice. Very nice. It's all happening. Let's see. Let me go down to the bottom of this. See what it's up to. This push refers to. I'm a Windows man. I am not. Well, I mean, yes, I am a Windows WSL man. That's true. That is the thing that I'm doing. I have almost gotten used to the idea that occasionally just things are going to be awful in terms of places looking in things that they're not supposed to be. And so far I haven't destroyed a WSL install in, I think, at least a few weeks, if not a month. Yeah, when I swung by yesterday, it was quite a time. Yeah, that's the thing, is I think I kind of have to, because ideally what I'd like to have, especially for like super short, actual like challenge contest events, I want to give enough time for people to like trickle in and show up, but also try and keep it tight so that kind of people keep moving, so it has a good like cadence for like a race type event, you know, if it's just like a couple hours. So it's a matter of making sure everybody knows about it that is theoretically interested in it. But I did make a Night Firefight dev post. I put it all over Twitter, but I am very proud of the design work that we've got here. So I'm probably just gonna reuse this. I stole this from Baco. Might recognize this guy. This is from the Cyborg rulebook, actually. And then I made a couple other assets for it, but that was. I tried to make a video with one of those with other AI video tools that other than the one that I did for the universe, and they all were terrible. I didn't like them. The rule book was ridiculous. Yeah, but it's got really cool art in it, so that's the whole point, really. And it's not because it said 01 up here, right here. It's fantastic. I loved it. Yeah, I don't think these resources. Oh yeah, inspiration. We are inspired. This is why we are inspired. And I think I think we got a couple of decent little targets for Canada. I don't know if it'll strictly be like a break shit thing every Friday, but I do want to try and like get in the habit of doing something on Fridays. Did it work? Good question. Let's take a look. No. Yeah, budget exceeded again. Hmm. Oh no. It's set too low? Yeah, I think so. Is it if it's if it's a like a token budget, then yeah, I wonder if we could try it with like a super tiny. You're gonna deploy. Oh man, this is my favorite experience of hackathons, when you go in and try to use the tool and it doesn't work, and you like try to troubleshoot it, and then but the devs are actually in the chat and they're like, oh shit, yeah, let me push something real quick, try it again. This is the optimal hackathon slash do stuff experience, I think. Let's see. I'm gonna check real quick and see if I actually got the number of user thing in it. Yeah, dude, that's why I was very stoked about Hyperlane. Actually, because this is the same thing that they did. Pat knows. Pat's familiar with the process of. Hey guys, I'm getting this weird error. Oh, yeah, that shouldn't be happening. Let me push that out real quick. Although, yeah, if you're pushing if we end up doing it, need to make sure it works. Half the fun is when it doesn't work, though. You know, it's like that's the point of hackathoning with it, right? Is to like get all the weird little edge cases and see if it can handle like people that are just like messing with it all willy-nilly. Worked on my end for local models, but I've had a couple. Works on my machine. Don't know what to tell you. The ultimate. That's the secret, which is why actually I remember I was looking for a while for like an auto Docker file builder, so it's nice that Monk can kind of just handle that part if I can't figure it out. But yeah, that's the general, like, at this point I feel like I have to, anything that I build I have to containerize, because there's always going to be some weird little like path not accounted for or something stupid. You have a VS Code plugin that does the same thing. Oh, is that out now? I remember you guys were working on. Let me see what I got here. Will be soon. Command P, make me a Docker file and configs. It's super handy. I love it. I love it. Soon I will not have to leave my IDE to do any of the things that I want to do. No one has had a good experience with containers. We all work in them because we have to, but they're not easy. Docker is not super user friendly. It's extremely useful to have somebody who's decent with ops when you're trying to do pretty much anything, especially when you're moving to prod. But yeah, I guess you gotta make your own. You gotta make your own DevOps guy right here, which is kind of nice. Yeah, this is okay. Yeah, that budget must be way too small, because this is actually I was gonna be like, oh, let's go look for a tiny repo and see if we can actually duck under this budget or not. But this is a tiny repo, so I'm not sure if I have anything that's especially smaller. Push the fix, it will grill for 3 to 4 minutes. Yeah, dude, you gotta make sure it's medium rare. That's where it needs to be. I'm gonna check in and see if anybody actually is observing this happening. But I guess I have a couple. One viewer. Oh, I think that's just me. Yeah, it probably is. Yeah, I have a couple more things in the works that I've got. I updated that main. Oh shoot, that's a DM that I haven't recognized in a while. Yeah, there's so in one of my many novels that I've posted in announcements, there's a list of people that I have talked to in terms of like things to like hack on and play with and stuff. Do I like Psytrance? Psytrance, okay. My tweetcasts. My tweets, well, there was going to be an event, but not enough people showed up at first. And then people did show up, but now some of them has to leave. So we're hanging out, basically. I wonder if my viewer is the one who DM'd me. Perhaps. Solidarity, dude. But one of the ones that I did want to play with, or do want to play with shortly, is I should put on Captain Hook and have the visuals going. Should I now? Should I? Let's see. I wonder if I can. Let me fiddle with my OBS a little bit here, because then I can put chat into this. Maybe. So can I? Let's see. Capture cursor client area. Might want to include data on which. Oh, on that, yes, correct. So if I do this, then can I? Alright, let's see. Am I leaking anything? I think I'm good here. Alright, let's try that. And then this can go up here probably. And then Discord. Okay, so there's that, and then we will. Can I? Oh, I can't like actually clip it. I was gonna say if I could put the just the chat on the side, that would be nice. Actually, I can do it like this, I think. This is clearly not the way it was intended to be used, but this is a make your own Twitch chat situation. There we go. We've done it. It's all happening. But hold on, I have to respond to a DM and not leak their stuff. So, hold on. Me, excellent. That is our lovely viewer. Hi, Evelyn. I am glad you are observing the wonderful mess that I have created. Okay, let's see. It's happening. You use Octopus to deploy? No, they use Monk to deploy, yo. It's deployed. That GUI and all infra behind it runs on Monk. Yeah, actually, sorry. Yeah, in reading a little bit up on like how it works in the CLI, I thought it was kind of cool, at least where it like creates the cluster kind of locally and then just P2Ps it out to wherever it needs to go. Is an interesting kind of way to do deployments. I don't know. I think it's very cool. Okay, so it should be out. So let's see. Do I need? Oh well, we'll give it a refresh here. Do I need to like kill the project and restart it or anything? I assume they will. I believe. I think it'll be okay. I have a load balancer to balance nothing. It's perfect. That's all we need. Okay, so we're gonna add a kit. We're gonna import. And then going to find. We're gonna find OpenGPTs, and we are gonna launch it, and it's gonna work, I believe. I can import it again in old project. It should work. All right, let's see it. I think, well, yeah, and then I think if it works on GCP, great. Or if it works in general, great. Because then I can swap over to DigitalOcean, because I have some credits to burn, so I can just like throw it up and be like, hey, here's an open source version of GPTs, because they just fired their CEO, so, you know, you may want to not rely entirely on that. That company always being there to store your wonderful little robots you made. Yeah, agreed. Yeah, I think I don't know. There's a lot of wild speculation to be done, but yeah, none of us were, man. None of us were. I am interested into what because the statement that I read, yeah, definitely. The statement that I read was just like basically like, we fired Sam Lowell, that's all, bye. As opposed to like, here is why we did this, outside of where he was not forthcoming with some critical information, but there was no information about what that was, so. Would have been less surprised if they suddenly announced it. I mean, honestly, it's around the fucking corner at this point, man. It's, I guess we'll see, you know, maybe perhaps my glasses are a bit too rosy, but boring things like legal structure and the board was not experienced. You think so? You just didn't have the right T's crossed and I's dotted. I can see it. I could certainly see it. Alright, Pip, poetry. Alright. She's moving. Profit, no profit. Yeah, then, well, yeah, because they do have the weirdest corporate structure in the entire universe. Where like, oh yeah, we are a non-profit. Just kidding, we're not a non-profit. Oh, also, we're capped, but then also Microsoft can use all of our money for some weird thing. Yeah. So if what they're trying to do is simplify that, then sure. Yeah, yeah, exactly. That was like, I think there was somebody I was talking to, and I was like, is there a way that I can do that I can have a nonprofit that is taxed like a nonprofit, but is not subject to any of the nonprofit regulations? Failed to build Docker file undefined. Interesting. Retry the build. All right, let's give it a go. See what happens. Yeah, taxes non-profit, but worth $90 billion. True. Funny how that works out. Clearly, this is not a case of somebody being friends with somebody or having some nefarious plan. I broke it. True. Fantastic. That was the goal, right? Now I get the prize. I get the T-shirt. I get the hundreds of dollars. But I kind of do want to get this frickin' OpenGPTs up and running. Is the T-shirt made of gold? You'd have to ask them. I don't know. But yeah, what is the prize? So the prize, yeah, I think we were tentatively thinking about like a couple $100 and or a T-shirt or something like that. But I will probably get prize and win conditions like nailed down more by the next time whenever we do this. But I would love it if Monk can figure out a Docker file for me, because I do want to set up a Shogoth node for just like for the server, so we can all like host our stuff and share our stuff without having to like leave it up to GitHub, and I don't know, it's just fun to do things peer-to-peer. And we're to hack monk.io? Yes. Blow it up. Explode it. Red, can you pause? Oh, I think, oh, okay, this is, there we go. Okay, now I have to pause her again. There we go. Let's see. Okay, I will be right back in just a moment. I'm gonna grab some water from all my yammering. Let's see. Okay, don't leak anything. We're not leaking anything. Okay, cool. Alright, now it's on you guys if you leak anything. Haha. thought that was named to head mix. Yes, it is. Sorry, what is that? There's this one game. Frick, I forget what it was called. But it had an incredible soundtrack, and it was like a decently in advance precursor to 2077. But this track is one of the related tracks that shows up when you go search for cyberpunk radio stuff. And the namesake, of course, of the event is a cyberpunk reference that is both a reference to 2077 and a reference to one of the earlier modules from Cyberpunk 2020. Fun facts. Yes, there used to be a Cyberpunk 2020. Which honestly, I don't know. I don't know if we're that far behind, really. Like, okay, well, I guess, yeah, we all know here, don't we? Yeah. Bunch of nerds. Regular Punk 1990? True. True. But yeah, I am hoping that this works because I would love to host it on a Shogoth node, and then be like, hey, if you want to make GPTs that are over here that live on a sovereign code infrastructure, then you can do that. Yeah, and pretty much anything with like a thumbnail that looks like that, that's probably the same kind of thing, right? Yeah, yep. Checks out. Anime lady. Freaking city in the background. Somebody is smoking. Checks out. Doesn't work today. Let's test with this. Hey, that's good stuff. Yeah, I want to, I guess, I don't know if the docs, let me see if I can find the docs for Shogoth. Because it's literally, so Homeboy Netrunner made this, which is like an alternative to Radical. I don't know if anybody, I'm probably the only one here who pays attention to stuff like that, but the, there's a couple of, this is one of them, and the only one who's person that makes it is somebody that I can DM on Twitter. That is kind of like the sovereign code infrastructure, some stuff to use Git but not on GitHub, some file storage, stuff like that. And I think it would be cool to have one of these set up and like hack on one of these as kind of like just like build it out over time, especially if we do like hackathons and stuff over time, because then that way when you finish a hackathon project, it can just get hosted on the Shogoth node and just be live. And then I'm looking into a thing for Red where she can handle auth through authGG. So you could build a thing in a hackathon and then host it over here on a peer-to-peer infrastructure and then also sell it. Of course, I'm sure there are many things that I need to talk to a lawyer to make sure that I'm not screwing myself with, but that's the idea at any rate. Apparently you're supposed to talk to a lawyer before you do hackathons too, but plausible deniability. I never said that. This is a mirage. But yeah, this is the guy. And there's radicals like this, and there's a few other ones, but this is kind of something that I was toying with for a while. I was like gonna staple like possible to do by hand. It should be easy compared to Kate's. Yeah. I remember when I was trying to fix up the Super AGI repo. Even actually, I could get the interns to do it. We can talk to an AI lawyer. True, but that might not go so well. Yeah, I was able to get them to like after they took a couple tries at it, but they could figure out the how to like split up the monk script files. I mean, I don't know if it's better than no lawyer because I may not. If I don't have a lawyer, then my lawyer is not going to hallucinate stuff at me. But if I do have a lawyer and it's an AI lawyer, then I could end up worse off than I was in the first place. You know? It's always the risk. Jippity is a spicy lawyer. Absolutely. Absolutely. I will put it on the... I will put it on the calendar for you, Ansel. Yeah, it will... I definitely do want to do an actual competition with this guy, but so I don't know if that will be next week. But then I also have a bunch more in the pipeline too, in terms of like cool stuff to do. I hope so. And generally shooting for Fridays, but of course it's going to depend on like when several people are available, more so than like when I want to do it. And the only reason I wanted to do it today was because the name had alliteration in it, so you know, I've hit the limit. Okay, 128. Okay, is how many? Let's see. Wait, where's really in open GPTs? No way, no shot. Let me take a look here. Oh, okay, well, I guess there's a few. Does it have to read every file? Because if it has to read every file, then that's no, it doesn't. Okay, yeah. Let's see. You know, like, I didn't think that there were that many tokens in this repo. There certainly could be, but it doesn't seem like it. Only 100 tokens in the functions, though. Not too shabby. Probably looped, yeah. I have noticed mine doing that a little bit as well lately, honestly. Let's see, where is, let's mark that as red, okay. Let's see, should we give him one more go here? See if it happens, see if we make it work. Do it? Seems good. Yeah, I am. I am curious as to, like, I don't like if I'm building a product that has a sufficient level of complexity, and then all of a sudden my context window goes from like 8K to 128K. Like I can't. That would be quite the repo to look through, I'm sure. But I'm sure everybody had that reaction that was building on top of the API, so you know, to be expected, I suppose. In general, we don't just cat the files, and yeah, I would assume. But like, did you restructure things significantly in order to take advantage of the larger context, or like did the context window not really have a whole lot to do with the changes that you made structurally? I guess is more the question. Probably like a long build log that hit the model. Yeah, you know, it probably got caught in a loop. Although it does suck to have a situation where the model's looping and actually, well, I don't know. Do you guys pre-check it, or do you actually like have to pay for that call? Because that would suck if like that happens and you end up having to foot the bill for it, you know. Although there you go for when we are trying to break it. Just put a Docker file in there that's just really, really long. That's what the budget is for. True. Yeah. Does it actually send the call, or does it check the call first before it actually sends it? Yeah. Exactly. It's got an infinite loop in the build. Absolutely, dude. Crack the code. Let's see. Get some circular imports in that puppy. Take care of it real easy. Here's VTuner, yeah. Indeed, I want. Since it's well, yeah. So it did throw a number of tokens. So I assumed that it was actually that many tokens that it was attempting to. Yeah, yeah. You got a bunch of logs, huh? Should be a fun one for you. Very exciting. Lots of, we're looking forward to Monday. That's how it goes. But I guess it's, yeah, well, I don't know, maybe it is more helpful, less helpful to, like, I guess be backseat gaming while you are having people run through it, I suppose. Because I know, because yeah, like I mentioned, they do this on Wednesdays. But usually it's like, okay, go figure your thing out and then take a survey or whatever. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I checked that one, checked it out. They have a couple of folks in there that were really going through it. You want all the crashes? Let's see. Well, actually, I should have a recording of this whole thing, so I can just toss it your way if you want to look at it in the future juncture. It's not that hard to fix this stuff. Yeah. I find with later, Promi. Thank you for coming by. I'll see you in I don't know, sometime next week. But bring some of your if he's I don't know if he's gone yet. Bring some oh, he's gone. All right. Austin showed up. What's up, buddy? You made it. There was going to be like a competition thingamabob, but we decided to postpone it because there is not that many people. But probably going to run it out next week with a little more. I put up a vote, sir. You clicked the button on the vote. If you didn't, then it's your fault. Okay. This is on you, Bucko. Specifically you. Why didn't you do a better job? Clearly. Oh shoot, I should have. Okay. Well, she tried. Bring more channel and waitlist. Yeah, that could be. Yeah, I think it'll be fun. Like, I'm glad I got this sorted. The other thing that I do want to do, I don't know, maybe it'll be spoilers, but I installed a thing in my OBS that's a face tracker, and I want to see if I can get the laughing man thing on my face while I'm streaming. It would be fun. Very much fit with the vibe. Be good stuff. Let's see. Was I in the middle of looking at something? I'm not sure. Try the chat? Should I just tell it to try and import? Or just, I don't know, see what it... Oh, yeah. I don't know. Did you see this? I decided we would jailbreak it a little bit. Show off the... And it did it in the middle of the conversation. Oh, yeah. Oh, because of the thing. Okay. Let's see here. Let me go here. And then go here. Because this should be... Okay, we'll start with that. And then... Okay, now do you see? Jailbreak. So I did, yeah. It's not a jailbreak, but more to the right. Okay, I can just look at my OBS to figure this out, can't I? Yeah, I can. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay, now we got it. But I decided we would go cowboy mode in the middle of the conversation, and it just went with it. It's high quality content. It's good stuff. Also interpreted "you're darn tootin'" correctly. So it's so. Yeah, I wonder if we can. I wonder if we can get role prompted into. I asked for the token, but it didn't get it. Actually, I should check it just for the standard. I think yeah, like I was saying, I think they've patched this in every language model, but we'll give it a go. Okay, let's see. Country music, not dark. True. But I think it generally tries to stay on task in terms of not taking, or maybe it will try and do this. I don't know. It's thinking for a while. We'll see. Okay. No, she got it. She got it. Nicely done. I think you mentioned she doesn't actually have access to that information, as far as I know. So might not be a good hunt, but worth checking as usual. We should jam on Gandalf sometime too. I think, yeah, air gap from secrets, as it ought to be. That is probably prudent, I would think. Let's see. Interested to see if it can invent something. Yeah. Can you just make me a chatbot? Like, do everything. Like all the things for a chatbot. Let's see. This is prompt engineering 101. Be as absolutely vague and dumb as possible. I think it has, let's see. The way I started the conversation actually was, it got a little confused because I was described the chatbot that I actually wanted it to make. So I said, I'm going to run it with Falcon, which I was referencing the LLM, and it said, oh, okay, so let's look for a service named Falcon. But then it was like, okay, you're probably going to need a DB. Here's the DBs. And then you're probably going to need high CPU, and you're going to have to go to your console if you want a GPU or TPUs. Builder had some holes, i.e. you could put a jailbreak in your README and it could read some files back to you, but we patched. Oh, yeah, that's sneaky. Yeah, I figure if it doesn't have, or like, does it know other models? Does it know what a Mistral is or something? Because, like, you know, obviously there's not going to be a GCP service strictly called Falcon. But you can make a kit. Well, how would you make a kit for something like Falcon if that has to be deployed onto a GPU or TPU instance, right? Or I guess you could just you could have the kit anyway, but then it would like not work unless you have a GPU or TPU, pretty much. I would think. If you were to, of course, like manually staple on a GPU or a TPU or whatever. Disk size for instances can't be more than 80 GB? That doesn't sound right to me. We don't have GPU pass-through yet, but when we do, it would just work. That would be pretty sweet. Is that on the roadmap, and or if is drop LOM on the board and run with it? That would be sick, honestly. What about TPU support, huh? What about my Jackson Flax projects? Okay, don't forget about those. It's very, very easy to work with and interpret. I mean, well, I think it's just because me and Baco, or mostly Baco, has put in the sweat equity to figure out how Jax works. Excellent. He's writing them down. Yeah, there was several months of misery for us to figure out how TPUs work, and they still like kind of barely work. And also, you know, obviously there's tons of support for GPU based, like anyone's project that I go work on is like I was trying. Even when we had when we had the TPU grant, and we were trying to give away the compute, everybody's like, nah, I mean, it's all written in PyTorch. Like, it's not. None of it's in Jax, none of it's in TensorFlow. I mean, I guess you can rig it up with Accelerate and do PyTorch XLA if you want. Chain all years, right? I mean, that was the whole goal, right? Is that like they are getting people to drop an instance and look for GPU ones in the settings. Really? Let's give it a go. Let's take a look. Create instance. Type. High mem, standard, high CPU. Doesn't look like it, unfortunately. I know West 4 has them. I do believe. Oh, his platform is pretty freaking cool. It's I don't know. I'm sure Baco can get more into it. You cut them out from the lists? Curious. Monk CLI would... Oh! Like you could use the CLI to spin them up? Or like it was a problem that they were spinning? Oh, but the containers would not use them. Well, because I know we did have a little bit of trouble, or like I was watching Baco try to mess around with it, and sometimes like finding the TPUs from your container or wherever you're running your actual code from is kind of a pain in the butt. So. Is this max? Okay. It also said it maxes out at 80. Is that actually? Oh yeah, because you need a volume for like actual stuff. TPU access would be disabled in the container, just like by default. Oh, it's a GUI constraint. Interesting. Yeah, because I was you have to discreetly pass the devices to the container. Okay. Yeah, I know. There's all sorts of weird, like when they, in terms of getting them to actually show up and be discoverable, it can be kind of a pain. But I obviously haven't grokked it, but Baco's got a handle on it. And this is a Monk OS matter. Sweet, dude. Well, I know Baco has specifically told me that, man, if only they could do TPUs or GPUs, then I would have used Monk for this today. I can remember a specific time of Baco saying that. So once you do, I'm sure he'll get some value out of it. It does in fact have a name, but it doesn't. I don't think the website's up yet, is it, Baco? I don't know. Or some part of it's up, at least. Which should be. We should be frickin'. Oh, is it up? Oh yeah, it is. It is up. We should hack on it sometime. It'll be fun. We'll put it on the list. Let's see. Monitoring and scans. Let's see. Well, Agent Artificial works, but the hub dot doesn't does not appear to direct to anything. IMX at least. It's the DevOps guy's fault. Trust. Let's see who is. Oh, I do not. Corrected. Let's take a look. Let's see. It's not corrected. It's still broken, actually. Let's see. We got open GPTs. Let's see, was there anything else that I wanted to have it take a crack at? Let's see. Oh, I wonder if it could do red. Should be fun. She's huge too, so we'll see. Oh, no, we wanted to have it freestyle for a little bit, right? Rectify the volume size, setting up the database. Sweet. Go for it. Dead, yeah. Thank you for coming. Also, yeah, because I know you guys like have freaking actual jobs and stuff. So glad that you could take some time from your schedule to come hang out in the Discord. True, actually. Clearly, I don't have one of those either, and yet somehow my calendar is full anyway. So, you know, here we are. But if we come up with any, yeah, I guess we'll keep you guys posted for next week if you have, if you got time. Great. Otherwise, we have plenty of stuff to go off here too. So, you too. Chatbot DB connects. Okay. And it grabbed my Postgres already. Saddled up. Whipped up a placeholder. Try to link up. Doesn't exist. Here's your plan. Update. Yep. Get her done. Okay, let me run swap OBS over here, and then that will take that off, and then this. Oh, interest. Oh, yeah. So now if I do that, let's see. Well, let's see. Let's see what she can do here, and then I'll have her run through red, and then I'll probably call it for the inaugural Friday Night Firefight. But we didn't actually fight anything yet this time, but we will definitely do that soon. But it will be a good bonus meme where anybody that either showed up here or watches the thing. You think it failed? Latch on to the chatbot DB connect port and tie it to the Postgres import in our database. Here. Let's put this back here. throw this back on here. And then push this over. Why is this thing in OBS is being really weird? I don't know why. I think it must be the source size here. Let's see. Browser. Oh, I think it's just because it's... That's weird. I don't know why it's doing that. Okay, and then we'll move this over here. See if we can get some visibility. Jump the gun trying to connect a port on the chatbot service that doesn't exist. Chatbot DB connect. I think that's the same thing it just tried to do. It said the right thing but failed to make the connection. You're on the right track. Let's see. So then I could, in theory, spin up the CLI and then have the CLI handle the GPU and TPU part, right? After I got all this done. Can the CLI touch like my thing that I'm doing on the whiteboard? Out of curiosity. Yeah. Nice. I will have to poke through the docs a little bit and see if I can figure that out. Because I don't have the CLI installed right now, but I probably should. Little cross, with your chatbot service on the DB Connect ports? Nope. I wonder if it is mad because the volume is already connected to something, maybe? These two binaries should run on WSL. Yeah, I'll have to take a look. It's, just need to get it all logged in and all that stuff. Since it does the like cluster grow thing, and I'm technically on WSL as a the placeholder port and then the Postgres circle. This guy? Okay, was that the placeholder port? Okay. Good. Okay. And then I can, yeah, so I could just like toss, let's see, will this actually create a repo? Oh, nice. And we got a Go template in there. Alright, I can dig it, I can dig it. I guess let's test out, let's see if it'll go. Test repo. Testing a robot. Nope, no dice. So we can take a look at. Is there anything would be probably like network, right? 500, huh? Select a template. I thought I did. Test. Test. Nope. No such luck. Sad times. Yeah. 500. Something's funky. Rainfire. Oh, he tried. He tried his best. Absolutely. Okay. So that's create. Can she... Let's just make sure that this... do I think I have I might have a leftover one. I think that got successfully. Okay. Does that have a chump in it? I don't know. Let's see. Can you put whatever is supposed in the array port on the board and connect it? See, I don't know how to DevOps, so I'm just gonna, you know, I don't know what this means. Figure it out. We'll see. We'll see what you can do. Probably needs a Ray kit, honestly, but... Oh, no. To the placeholder chatbot service. Golly, I don't know if that's where we want to be headed here. Let's see. Well, I suppose we have made a solid exploration of the of our wonderful little dolphin friend. And in the meantime, for the people who were here, you can definitely like get some value out of it and play around with it. Do be aware. Actually, I should check. Is one of the things that we ran into. What? Frickin' Tim just got here? Oh my gosh, I was just about to give my ending spiel. But we've been playing with stuff. Did you get your... You got your email, right, Tim? I think you did. I will put this vidya... Sweet. I will put this vidya up on my YouTube or something, and you can watch us playing with this little robot. Music is it loud? I was not sure how loud it was. Volume 5? I have no idea how to get it to not be loud. It's super weird. 3. Because I want to run it off red for no reason. I just feel like doing that. People can just turn the bot down. Well, I don't know. Or because I believe, yeah, I think we are about to wrap it up to here. But I appreciate you coming by on a Friday, which and like I'm sure it's super late for you too. So I appreciate it. That's very thoughtful. Let me grab a little something here. Yeah, I was trying to figure out whether or not you can turn down the bot and like how that plays out to WS, because I think it is 3 a.m. bro. Yeesh. Oh yeah, well, Tim, I'm going to soon. You will not see my face. Next week you won't see my face because I'm gonna put the Laughing Man little circle thing on it from Ghost in the Shell, so I can be a cool hacker, man. But frickin' we've been playing around here so far. Do I need to delete the project in order to have it clean up my instances, by the way? Not to ask you questions that involve thinking at 3 a.m. I am that guy. I do need to delete it. Okay. Because otherwise it's going to leave it alone, which is probably how it ought to work, because I don't want it to take down my stuff unless I tell it to take down the stuff. But if you folks are over the week using it, make sure that you delete your project, or you go into your console and delete the project. I think it's settings, yeah. Because otherwise, it will leave all your infra up, and then you'll have to pay Google $1 million. So deleting it will actually have it like spin down all the stuff it made too, which is kind of nice. Let's see. Are you? Oh, Tim, if you want to, the reason that you are muted is because it is a stage. It has just been me up here talking with my voice, and everybody else has been chatting. I don't know. That's just kind of how it went. But if you want to chat with your voice, I think you can like raise your hand or something, and then I can pull you up if you want. Check your console. Yeah, I am gonna do that actually. Tim's up, I think. Did we get it? I did it. Sweet.
Yay!
What's up,
Can you hear me?
Tim? Yeah, we got you. How's it going, buddy?
Nice. I seem to have timed this perfectly. I showed up right at the end.
Exactly. Well, and you are the. This is the previously referenced DevOps guy who actually perhaps knows what they're doing in terms of having an opinion on how all.
Oh, I have many opinions.
Well,
for sure.
We've all got lots of opinions, I'm sure, but I suppose we will. Yeah, I'm sure you'll have time. You can like play around with it, and you can also watch the video back if you need more help with stuff. Give me a voice. Okay, I think I can invite people too. Let's invite. Why don't we all just frickin' come on up here? There we go. We got it. Everybody's on. There we go. What's up, buddy? How's it going? Marcin, Tim Marcin.
Hey, Marcin.
Nice to meet you, Tim. Yeah. I mean, that was a good session. It failed all the time.
Well, it did just get implemented today, so that's probably how that's how it goes.
Yeah, but the CLI guys. So okay. So the thing is that all the AI stuff we've seen today is actually running on Monk, which is a distributed resource manager with a CLI. And in fact, the GUI you see right now, we are dogfooding this thing. So the platform is, I think, like 18 services, 6 databases, and some cloud resources backing this up. And like all of this is running on Monk. So yeah.
Always nice when your product can run on your own product, Just keep it in house.
Yeah. So this is running on Monk. Sorry guys, it's 3 a.m. like I said.
Good, man. I appreciate you even coming up to chat.
No, it's my pleasure. I mean, I'm always happy to see how it performs. And to be frank, I see this fit all the time. Like every day for me is just looking at this. So I'm super interested in how other people use it and how they fail, so I can make the fixes.
Nice. Oh, I did not even know that there was a nice little. Actually, wasn't. I think Monitor was gone for a while, wasn't it? If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. So with the CLI, the idea is that since this is all peer-to-peer, when you click connect CLI, you will get a long token. So if you install Monk on your machine or WSL, you will get the Monk command, and you can just join the cluster that is in this project, and then you can do like Monk PS, Monk logs. You can SSH to any container. You can schedule workloads just using the CLI, and the GUI will notice because all of this is just running on the same runtime. That's the idea.
Nice. Yeah.
Well, by the way, those are semi-secret.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm so maybe don't have that sitting there the whole time.
I mean, it's fine. You're deleting this project, right? But
Yeah.
um, if 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 you have something running in production, not the best idea to show them.
Yeah,
That being
probably.
said, that being said, if you still have to authorize people to join the cluster, so even if they have the token that was displayed there, they wouldn't be able to join. So yeah, it's just a precaution.
Yeah, you know, you never want to be throwing your tokens out willy nilly. Um, so solid call. Um, yeah, I'll have to next time I play with it. I'll have to look on the monitor a little bit more because I know I was looking at that for a while, and also have to get
Oh,
the CLI at some point.
you can like look if you go to monitor, you can click on. So it takes a second to load, which sucks. You're trying to fix this, but the thing is, all those metrics are actually running in Prometheus. And if you allow to load it for a second, you'll see that there are system kits and there is Nginx. If you scroll down,
Mm-hmm.
and then there's Prometheus, and there is a container registry running in your cluster. So all the containers that are built by Monk or you know, um, yeah, built by Monk or built by you are in the internal registry. So you get like a container registry for free. But you can click on those system kits if you like click on Prometheus, for example. Um, you should be seeing a page with yeah like this. You should see some metric.
Oh yeah, there we
How
go.
is it doing? And then you can click show logs to see the logs of that.
Oh, well I could. Oh, I think it's just because I. Well, hold on. Let me jump back into it here and then see if because I was double checking my consoles to make sure I didn't leave anything up, and then I found something that was up, so I wasn't sure if I left it running or not. As one does. Thankfully, it's all on free trial credits.
Yeah. So yeah. I mean there's tons of stuff in this.
Yeah, nice.
Cool. I don't know if logs work for the system kits. So system kits are built in Prometheus, built in registry, and the other thing. But if you run something like Redis or something that was built by Monk, it should show the kits. Actually, I don't know. Did you just like delete stuff in the console
I was
that might be backing this project?
I was about to, but I canceled it, so it should be still undestroyed. And then this was. Let me see where it's from here. Oh, okay, yeah, okay. So it should be the same one, I think. Yeah, 16 days. Okay. Whoopsie.
Yeah, if you go back, there will be a instance name. Core staging something something. This is the same as it is in the console.
Yeah. Yep. 4421. 4421. Yep. Yeah. As far as I can tell, it is up and running. So I will have to delete that one.
You can also click on that one. You should see, yeah, on the title.
Okay. Okay. Let's see.
So this is the one that runs all the builds and shit.
Let's see. This is the. Oh, okay. We got attached to this instance. Okay. Let's see. We got all the ins and outs there too. Let's see. Let me. I wonder if. Oh yeah. Let's see. I think I'm gonna. Let's clean this one up. And so I can save my 70 cents. Ba, 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 ba. There we go. Let me just check and see if it gets it. Ah, okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
You just broke the project.
Excellent. Well, yeah, I just deleted the thing. Oh, and I broke my monitor too. Amazing. I don't know why that happened. Everything is exploding. Okay, we're
My monitor just went dark. It's a second ago.
Oh no, dude. It's contagious. It's all happening.
Yeah. So the thing is, it all does just Monk just makes instances and makes cloud resources and spins shit on those instances. So if you delete those instances, the project will break.
Yeah.
Like if you delete the core instance, there is nowhere to run this thing,
Yep.
so it just breaks.
Mm-hmm. Checks out to me.
We don't run any kind of like a central authority um that keeps track of it. So yeah, you're still allowed to make changes in your code, and if you make the wrong changes, it will just break. That's the idea
There you
here.
go. Perfect. You broke it, you bought it, I suppose. Alright.
So
Away it goes.
yeah, it will probably like say something like, "Oh, I cannot delete that because it's already gone. Check your cloud instance," but it will show up after a couple of minutes. Um, yeah, that was a bug. Yeah, so it's quite complex. It's quite complex. I'm
I'm
not
sure.
gonna lie.
Yeah, well, yeah, especially if you take out something that something is expecting. It's always a party. Try and handle all those. Let's see. All right. Well, I think I'm gonna shut her down and wrap it up and call it for the very first thing in which there was maybe going to be a contest, but now there will be a contest at another point. Um, but thank you for coming by, everybody, and I suppose I will see all of you next week, perhaps. Let's see, and make sure my freaking OBS is off.